Hello. Aha. We have audio. Alright, guys. So, what's up, Amagac? Yo, yo! How you doing tonight? Oh, me. This is weird. I've changed up my camera angles here. And, not sure where to turn. It's kind of like a part in, was it Avengers, the first one. And, Tony Stark's on the bridge, and he's like, how do I look at both of these? And she has Fury look at all these, and Marie Hill's like, he turns. He's like, that sounds exhausting. That's kind of where I am right now. So, what's up, Amagac? Oh, so good to hear from you tonight, man. Push for Uncollected. Go for it, man. Oh, dude, I remember when I hit Uncollected, and I was like so happy that I had just spent like 2,000 units to hit Uncollected. And then, now maybe it wasn't 2,000. It was less than that for Uncollected, but it was a lot because my roster was very small at the time. But definitely it was like maybe like 1,400 units whenever I went for Cavalier. So yeah, 5.1.6. Man, I don't even remember that. Let's go back. 5.1.6. Oh, Archangel. Yeah, I'm not worried about missing stuff in the quest. Let's get out of that. I was testing. Spent no units so far. Good for you. Well, I mean, you've seen my lives. I'm a much worse player than you are, apparently. Let's see here. 1.6. I don't even remember this whole thing. Who's in this? Let's see. We've got Brute Force, stagger limited in 6 seconds. That's not too bad. And opponent generates power when striking opponent's block. Yeah, those aren't too bad. Same thing there. Resonance Cascade. Okay. And then what's the... Where's the boss? Let's see your boss notes here. Same thing, Brute Force. That doesn't seem like too bad. I guess I don't remember 5.1.6 that well. That's not too bad. So, that's kind of cool. Man, I'll tell you what, though. Going for Abrogation is such a freaking mess to go through. Mostly just because of the global nodes on that one, where I think that one's the one. Is that the one where you're continuously losing health? I don't know if it is or not, but yeah, Abrogation really annoys me. I don't like Abrogation at all. I have not obviously 100%ed Act 6 yet. So I'm working on actually 6.1, and I don't know if you've been paying attention to the channel at all lately, but I have been kind of just releasing some random videos, some gameplay videos, mostly just to try to boost traffic on the channel. But just kind of playing around with some of the 6 stuff. It's actually kind of fun. Like when you have high enough like level champions, it's actually not too bad in my opinion. Act 6. But that being said, the Collector was just a freaking monster, and I was not a fan of the Collector whatsoever. Although it wasn't like I was just having a bad time, and maybe it was because I was doing it at like the peak of all the input issues. But I was having so many issues with the Collector, and just I don't know. I really wish they had like, and I know it's all a money grab kind of thing, but I really wish they had like save nodes, right? Like you're halfway through, you can save your path here, or once you get to the boss, you can just save your spot there without having to completely leave. You know what I mean? Like if I wanted to leave and do some other content to gain units and then go back. But again, I know that's not really possible. But anyway, but yeah, I think I'm actually kind of looking forward to going back and fighting the Collector again, just because I think it might be it's kind of fun. I mean, it's a fun fight. I'd love to just have like a boss fight arena in this, you know, where you just go in and do boss fights and just practice against bosses, or just do them just to have fun with them instead of having to work your way all the way through a quest line. So let's see. All right, pulled a 4-star anti-venom. Been having fun on the reverse heals. Yep, love his reverse heals. What's up, Dimes? How you doing tonight? Hope you are doing very well. We are just talking about a little bit of Act 5 and Act 6 right now. So let's, I don't know what I've got going on right now. I'm going to stay, so for the moment, I'm going to stay turned this way, like towards the camera. But at some point, I mean, I don't know, I don't guess there's really a reason to face this way, right? Because unless I'm doing a crystal opening, I don't need to see anything over there. So I guess I'll just do this way, unless this Elgato cord is going to annoy the absolute bajongus out of me. So, let me move this back a little bit. So I'm going to go in. What are we going to do tonight? Let's see here. Let me check Alliance Quest real quick. See if I'm mistaken. I am not the boss killer. Or the big thriller. So I don't think I have any crystals to catch up on. So I think we're just going to be doing the, let me pop those two. Maybe? Okay. I think we're just going to be doing the side event quests, and if I don't do as bad as I did last week, and it takes an hour and a half to do it, then I am going to be going back through and doing a little bit of Cavalier difficulty. So, gone? What you mean gone? What happened? So as you can see here, two of the things that I pulled today, I did pull a 6-star thing, which was nice, and then I also pulled a 5-star Omega Sentinel. I'll tell you what, let's go in, before we do anything else, I'm going to go in and I'm going to just kind of show you some Omega Sentinel gameplay. I am not, so far, yeah, you can see my, I'll do roster real quick. I am not so far a fan of Omega Sentinel, and I hate that I spent money on the pre-order, or the early access bundle, but I'm glad I got one, I guess, just for making a guide. It's all about making guides on this channel, so. Yeah, I'm going to do the programming chip, so that's the main thing I'm going to do. But so here's the roster. My top 3 right there are all rank 3s, and then Omega Red is not a rank 3. He's actually a rank 2, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's a rank 2. But then Warlock is a rank 3 as well. So yeah, these are my. I pulled that Nick Fury not too long ago. Well, I guess it was maybe 4 or 5 months ago, and then naturally awakened him. After that, Awakening Crystal. Or Gem, but I am waiting to get to a 6-star Hercules because I can use it on them. So yeah, I'm missing Doom. You know, so I'll tell you, and people might think it's a sin or something in here, but let me get on my 5-star. So these are my max 5-stars right here, my 565s, and you can see I have a Doom, and he's ranked 4 as a 5-star, and honestly, I just haven't felt the need to rank 5 him. I mean, he does fine as a rank 4, and I haven't come across any content where I'm like, oh my gosh, I really need Doom in this instance. So, and then I wasn't originally going to take up my Scarlet Witch sigil for a while, but then Brian Nix convinced me, and so I went ahead and took up rank 2, and I am liking her. I got to find a good fight for her though. Black Panther I took up to rank 2. I took him up over somebody else. I don't remember who, and I'm kind of regretting that. Now, Tigra is a really good champion, but she does take a lot of finesse to play. And, I mean, I would say, you know, again, it's different skill sets. Quake is, like, really good, but you got to be really top of your game to be able to play Quake. Excuse me. But Tigra, I think even more so, you really got to be top of your game. Timing-wise, you got to have good AI. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm practicing with her because I really do like her, and she's got some great synergies. She's got a lot of great synergies, actually. I'm not that good with her yet. So I don't usually play her a whole lot just because I usually end up dying when I do. Everyone's been saying to rank 2 my Miles Morales, and I want to. His ramp-up is just a little long, and so that's the only reason I haven't ranked him up yet. I really want to awaken my Spider-Man, my stealth suit Spidey, so I can rank him up, make him a little bit better. Excuse me. Same thing. Gosh. Sorry, guys. Same thing with Daredevil Hell's Kitchen. Would really like to awaken him, and if I do, I'm going to go ahead and rank 2. I really do like Daredevil Hell's Kitchen. A lot of people aren't big on him, but I'm a big fan. I think that where we're... So let me get back to Omega Sentinel and what I was talking about with her. You know, and again, I'm using, and I'm not basing this on her damage against Winter Soldier in this match, because again, he's got a high health pool, and I haven't put any ISO into her at all. It's about, Tim, you haven't missed anything. We're just chatting about who I have and haven't ranked up, and I'm giving you my personal, very early review of Omega Sentinel. But she plays very slow. Like, it feels to me like the game slows down. And I'm just not a huge, I don't know. We'll go into it. She has a pre-fight ability that really doesn't matter too much. You can just change which weapon you start with. Each weapon that she has does different utilities. She's not a bad utility champ. Hey, Mikester! What's up, man? I could have sworn you fought last time too. You should have. But I'm going to kind of show you. I mean, earlier, maybe it was the game. I don't know, but it just feels very slow to me. So what you want to do is you want to do double mediums, and then you want to follow up with a heavy. The heavy will pause her debuffs. The double medium will put a debuff on him. Once you get to, and then here's the problem, that it only, oh, he missed. Oh, man. So the problem with Omega Sentinel is that once you put on 3 debuffs, or not the problem, but then you can start putting on Incinerates. The problem here, though, is if you want to change out your debuffs, you have to block those attacks and get that heavy. But it just kind of makes for a slow, lagging gameplay. But now you can go in and pump them, but you just got to make sure you're not losing your 3 debuffs. And you can always refresh with a special 1. You know, I can go here and I can refresh with a special 1. The whole idea behind her is not to die, obviously, because that was terrible. See, something about her, like, that happens to me a lot, and maybe it's just the Winter Soldier fight, but something about her just feels so... It feels so slow. It feels like the game is slowing down when I play her, and it feels like the game is intentionally slowing down to make up for her animations or something. I don't know. It's very strange. She seems to me like a little bit of a more complicated version of Silver Centurion, to be quite honest. And, you know, it's interesting that this was the champ, and I'll get back in and I'll do a little bit more gameplay with it. It's very interesting that she was a contender, right, for like the top rank or the top choice against Hercules. And, you know, if this was going to be her build, it's very disappointing. I don't know if they completely changed her build or not, but it was. I think it's very disappointing so far. And again, this is a very early review. Extra ally mate swears by her. Really? Maybe I'm doing something wrong then. I mean, again, she's got good utility. I'm just not liking. I'm just not liking her gameplay style, and maybe I just need to switch up how I should play her. All right, Amiak, no problem. And then, Jamil, what's up? How you doing tonight? Let's go in, and maybe I'll take her in other fights. Now, one thing I do like about her is whenever the opponent's abilities miss, or the special attack misses, that's really cool, because then what you can do is you apply a passive shock, which is really cool. So I kind of like that. If I can get him to... See, you run out so quick, and then you have to make sure you're doing your heavy attacks to pause those debuffs. And if you're not, then you're not going to land anything. Watch this. Okay, so now he's got 4 on him. And then we got the Incinerate. So what you're supposed to do, like really to maximize your damage, is you build up as many incinerates as you can, and then you can go for that special 3. And that special 3, I mean, really does... I mean, it can hit really hard. Now, she's got some good utility. She can heal block, so she's good for, you know, your really high regen champions. She's got a miss counter, so anybody's got like a falter or a miss mechanic, she can bypass that. But my thing is just that you have to throw those heavies so often in order to cause those debuffs. And so you can keep on stacking, and if they're really playing like really defensive like this, it's just very annoying to try to keep those debuffs on her. So I'm going to try to stack up. See, I was going to try to bait him with my my special attack, and it didn't work. So he went ahead and threw his. And so you can reapply them there, but we're just going to kind of keep on doing that. I suppose once you have, you know, enough debuffs on them, if you just keep on hitting your heavy attack, kind of parry heavies, you'll be fine. God, I missed that parry again. Let's go here. I really wish the special 2 would reapply the incinerates as well as add them on. So we're getting, you know, we're not doing too bad on the incinerates. We're not stacking a whole lot. But I'm going to try to just pause these. I'm going to try to get them up here. And I think she'll do better against mutants, and maybe we'll try her against mutants or something a little bit here. But, see, man, Winter Soldier's stack, it's so weird tonight. And again, he feels even more defensive this week. I don't know what that is. So let's try her against a mutant, because he feels really defensive tonight. And she just doesn't do well against defensive champs. You've got to have a champ that's really coming after you. So, all right. Had a long day. I need a handsome chiropractor to adjust my back. Know where I can find one? No, I don't. I know where you can find an ugly chiropractor, and that's right here. But I don't know about a handsome one. So, let's see here. Doodly doodly doo. We're gonna go in, and I'm gonna try her against like we'll see if we can find a mutant in here to fight against. What up, Oni? What up, Oni? All right. Let's see. Well, we can go against Shang-Chi and then against Psylocke, I guess. And then, so this is just going to take her regular content, and she's way underpowered. And I like to do this because you really get to see what her damage is like against higher level content, even when like you're way underpowered. So, because percentage-wise, it should, you know, scale about the same. Although Shang-Chi hits pretty dang hard. Okay, so I'm not doing too bad right now. Oh, except for right there. Oh, this is not a good fight for her. See, guys. Oh, man. Okay, hang on. Shang-Chi's a terrible fight for her because he can purify his debuffs. So that's here. Now we learned in No Wings Half the Battle. You don't want to take her into a fight where someone can purify debuffs. So let's go back. And we're going to go the same path, but I'm going to use somebody different first. Gotta know your fights! Alright, MCoC, have a good night, man. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Have fun at soccer. Let me use the Nimrod. It's Nimrod. Alright. Come on. Come on. I suppose the best thing about Shang-Chi is that he is easy to miss his special attacks typically. Although if you really messed up and you got hit by that special 2, you would be in for a world of hurt. Trying to save this. Now we'll go ahead and throw it. I really love the special 2. It's just so satisfying to watch. I don't know why. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Alright. Boy. I mean, again, these guys are way underpowered, so Oh, he didn't see purified the stun on me. This is really just to get through Shang-Chi so we can get to the next fight. OS versus Mole Man. Yeah, it wasn't a good fight, was it? Alright, so we're gonna take him against, or take her against Psylocke and just see how we do here. I don't need to worry about really anything with Psylocke, so let's just hope she's a little more cooperative. We're gonna switch. See, in this case, I think she's gonna be dead before he moves her off anyway. Which some people say, oh, that's really good, but to me, it's kind of annoying. So I want to see the abilities. Okay. Come on. Oh, she's got that plasma debuff on her. Let's see what happens with the special 2. So, I mean, you got the plasma taken away, but... You know, I'm just not... I don't know. It's just not a fun playstyle to me, you know? I mean, it wasn't a bad fight. That was an okay fight. It's just not... I'm going to have to find my own playstyle. I don't think the main playstyle is going to be for me. I'm not going to go try to stack up all these things. So, I don't know how she's going to do in this fight. Let's... I don't know, she got class disadvantage. Let's find out. You know, the thing that sucks about Super Skrull is he really should have been a greater champion. But he really sucks as far as like an attacker. Boy, he's annoying with defense. He's a great defender. Let's see, now I can bypass that miss, which is cool. But now I've run out of my debuffs. See, it's just so annoying. So I'm just going to stick with one debuff right now. Actually, you know what? We'll switch up, and we'll do the other debuff. Oh, he's going to incinerate me, though. Yeah, I was going to say, he's going to incinerate me real quick. His special 2 hits really hard as a defender, but as an attacker, he kind of sucks. So, oh well. Anyway, guys, so that's just kind of like my... And it's not a damage review. So that's not a damage review of her. I think her damage is okay. It's fine. And, you know, once you really ramp her up, it's fine. She's got the tick damage, and it can tick for a lot, or a little. I mean, it's not a lot. Don't let me be wrong. Yeah, I don't know. Her playstyle is just is boring. Like, I just find her a very boring champion right now, which is, it's sad to say. Because I think she looks super cool, and I was really looking forward to her. I actually voted for her over Hercules. Anyway, I digress. Let's go into legendary difficulty of this and see what we've got for this week. So this path, let's see who's on this path. So we're going to go what looks like an easy path, but it's probably not going to be an easy path. Okay, so we got Fighting Dirty. At the end of this defender's special attacks, they gain an unblockable passive, lasting for 6 seconds. This ability does not trigger while the defender is suffering from a shock effect. So, probably a good time for Black Widow Daily Origins, even though I don't have it rigged up. Power Reserve, special attacks. Both champions cost 3% less power. That's going to be really annoying. Power Shield tackles. Attackers' basic attacks deal no damage, but still generate power. Their special attacks deal 400 more damage. Oh my god, Kitty Pride. Okay, Meister. Can you give me a link, homie, or something like that? Let me check it out, because I want to see it. Okay, and these are all going to be the same until we get to the boss here, or the sub-boss. Let's fight Starfighter 0717. Every 2 seconds, the defender's combo meter increases by 1 if the attacker performs an intercept. This timer is paused 5 seconds. Combo meter is not reset after being struck. Power shield, attacker's basic attacks. Deal no damage, blah, blah, blah. Special attacks for both. Okay, so this is the same stuff. Now we have counter tactics. Defender increases base attack by 20% for each hit in the attacker's combo meter. Okay, well, that sucks. And then combo party, for every 10 hits on their combo meter, the attacker gains a permanent cruelty buff. I don't feel like that one's going to be too bad overall. Let's check out what Medusa's got going on, or her path's got going on, because we're probably going to try to do both of them. So the power focus, the defender gains plus 6% combat power rate while below 2 bars of health suffers. Okay, that's not bad. Polka dot. Attacker gains no power from landing or receiving attacks. Instead, they gain 12% of bar power per second, while the defender is suffering from a damage debuff. So any damage debuff, attacker attempts the same basic attack twice in a row. The defender has a chance to evade. So this is it's really funny how they've been doing this, but what's his channel, Mikester? What's the channel on YouTube? Go ahead and throw that out there for me, and I'll look it up. And then Cat Murdoch. So steady perseverance, when the defender activates the special attack, they gain a stun immunity debuff. Seconds. Okay, polka dots. Each dodge hit during a special attack grants the attacker a passive prowess. Okay, stampede. Whenever the defender blocks an attack, they gain overrun charge. Each overrun charge increases attack rating and combat power rate by 10%. If the defender's heavy attack is ever interrupted, all active overrun charges of the defender are removed. Attacker gains non-blockable. Okay. All special attacks are unblockable. Mr. Ford, if nullified and fail, parry, well-timed blocks are more effective and stun attackers making contact. Okay. I will look that up. Let me go ahead and pull it up over here real quick. So, Sentinel 67. Okay. I will absolutely check that out. Meister, thank you for that. After we are done here, we'll check that out. So going down in here, and we have the Fighting Dirty. So looks like I don't really have to worry about anything on that one necessarily. So let me exit and bring up our new champion, or our roster of ladies, and Miles Morales. That's going to be taking this on. So definitely Kitty is going in there. Penny, I didn't see a need for her to be in there. I'm going to take Sorcerer Supreme. We might change some of these out. I'm just going to go ahead and load up my highest ones. Tiger I'm going to use for Penny's synergy with her, and then Miles. So yeah, I think that'll be a fine roster. My highest rated. You guys get healing more healthy now. I'm drinking water. What's up with that, huh? Alright, so we're going to go down the Deadpool path. Actually, you know what? For this one, it would have been really good. Oh, I don't have the shock effect there, right? Let me see if I have anybody that can do a shock effect that's any good. I don't think I have anybody high enough, honestly. So Penny would be really good, and again, it goes back to that Omega Sentinel. Omega Sentinel would be really good too. You know, if the playstyle is right. And Penny Parker would be good for the heal block. Yeah, I think my Blackwood is way down there at 6,000. I don't think she's gonna really be able to pull this one, guys. Let's try it with what I got, and if I mess up, then I mess up. As we've seen before, I often mess up. So. Alright, running with the Deadpool first. And let's go Scarlet Witch. I never use her for anything, so let's see what happens here. Oh, I ran right into that. I ran right into that too. For a second, I was forgetting about the hits. Let's see what this does. Holy moly. Well, yeah, Meister Deadly Origins would definitely be good, but she's not. She's only 6,000 PI, and so I just don't think it's gonna go too well with her. But I might be wrong. I mean, I forgot about the node on the with the not doing any damage. So, sup, McRaw? Come on. Alright, now I should have a little bit of safety. Maybe. Come on. No, not quite. Oh! That was weird. Okay. That was really strange. Ah, I'm not phasing. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Wow. 5-star Nexus, Awaken, Void, Hyperion, and Sunspot. Who should I pick? To Awaken? I would go... If you've got the 6 stones to put into a McRaw, Void. If not, Hyperion's a solid champ. Sunspot, I don't think really needs it. So, man, I don't know what I was thinking on that one. Yeah, that was terrible fighting. So, as long as you can build up to your thing, you should be fine. Let's see what we get with the damage on this one. Yeah. Not too bad. Oh, God! Son of a gun! I missed it. Well, he doesn't need it, Meister, but he really should have it. But, he doesn't need it. Man! That first fight went so well. And now it's just not. So let me restart. And go back just because I messed up on that one. Okay. Squirrel Girl's attacks, I just got a dex better. You know who'd be really good for this path if I wasn't worried about using a female champ would be Strife. Strife has been really good for a lot of these. Yes, he absolutely can do that. Sure, you are correct. Alright. Keep on throwing those Deadpool. Oh, where'd my dex go? Good gravy. Lord. That 400% damage on her was insane. I mean, I like Hyperion. I think he's great. They're both really good champs. I mean, I think that either way you would do well. I'm not a huge Void fan overall. That's just me. But again, he's just kind of specific fights, right? He's really good in specific fights, whereas Hyperion can be used in a lot of fights as long as there's nothing taking away your debuff or your buffs. So, all right, let's see if we can do better on this. There we go. Okay. And holy moly. What? She intercepted me. Well, guess we didn't really need to worry about that special too, did we? Doug! What is up, Doug? I hope you are doing well tonight. Another day, another Doug. And yes, every time you come in here, I'm going to say the same thing. Doodly-doodly-doo. Well, that's incinerate damage. Nice, McCraw. I love the new Captain Britain. I just pulled a 5-star over today, and I really do like her a lot. She's kind of like Odin, in the sense that, like, she takes a bit to ramp up, but once she's ramped, like, well, she's even better than Odin in the sense that, like, she doesn't stop being ramped. She's just ramped, and that's it. No, sir. Here we go. Gravy! That was a lot of damage. Good lord, those incinerators are just doing it. It's crazy. Love the Captain Britain. If you haven't watched, I do have a guide on Captain Britain, but also you can go look up the Jericho 426 channel. You can see their guide. But also, I think I have a very small showcase video, I believe, of her fighting Kingpin. She does amazing against champs that shrug off debuffs. But either way, even if she doesn't, even if you don't have somebody that's shrugging off debuffs, she just does great at building up those passive prowesses. They're indefinite. You can use every single special over and over and over, and just keep on building. So she's great for long fights. Or short fights even. I mean, she's really just good. I will say, I really, and I have a 4-star Toad, and I didn't really realize this too much, but Toad does the same stuff as Captain Britain does, basically, except instead of gaining all the prowess, like, over and over and over, he will do that, but his will get expended. But he also, whenever they try to shrug off his poisons, he plays as a passive poison. So I really would love to pull a 6-star Toad. And then people are like, a Toad? Really? No, he is great. I have another video of him fighting Kingpin. And, dude, yeah, he's amazing. Pulled a 6-star HTD. Just wish you didn't have to activate the pre-fight. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Doug, yeah, I agree. I don't have mine awakened yet, so I'd love to have mine awakened so you don't have to worry about the pre-fight as much. Or, you know, because you keep on just getting them back. But alright, so what were the nodes on this one that I forgot about already? The combo up thing, and then fighting dirty counter tactics, combo party, and then restrict the attack. Okay. So let's go. We're gonna go back with Kitty again. Why not? Gotta go back with the Kitster. Come on. Man, I am not pulling anything as far as shh. As far as prowess goes. I really shouldn't have used all that. But it's fine. It's fine, it'll be fine. There we go. Come on. God. I am just not pulling the prowess like I want to. Come on. That should definitely get it. Oh no, I forgot! I forgot you can't kill her with the stupid thing. Wait, why is she not dying? There we go. Woo! Don Lonte! I love your name. And thank you for the love on the videos. I appreciate that. Oh man. That was a fun fight. That damage on that SP2 was crazy. Let's go ahead and grab this. Where did I grab? I don't know where I grabbed. Some kind of an unlock thing. It's going to let me select something. Alright. And now, we are going to use... Look, me all over the place. Doug, you're so right. Zacchaeus, my wee little man. Hello. Would I still need to use health potions ever again if I get salve, recovery, and willpower unlocked? It depends on how you play. If you play like I do, then yes, you will. But it definitely helps. I mean, God, what was I fighting? I was fighting one of like the Ultron bots in Alliance Quest, and I was using my Captain America Infinity War, and I think he had like 20% health, and there was like a fate seal on him, and it was indefinite, and so by the time I ended the match, I had 80% health just because of that. So, Dalante, I am actually only in 7.1 just because I haven't been pushing that content. I wish, I wish I kind of had been, but I just haven't been. So I'm actually working my way for Act 6 complete or Act 6 exploration right now. And again, I'm just taking my time, moving slow. Been making more content than playing more content, although I've been playing a little bit more lately. And so I have not. Are you in Act 7.4? Because that's awesome if you are. Now, guys, this is my cheese for this. If you don't know it, once you beat, if you need to beat it with a female champion, which I don't remember there's a thing for that, but definitely with those. Once you have done that, use Miles Morales against Scarlet Witch Sigil, or Sigil Witch as I call her, because, dude, he is just baller because he completely mitigates her only attack, her only special attack. Come on. There we go. There we go. Intercepts for days. Oh, not that time I didn't. Now she's going to throw it. Oh, come on, throw it. There it is. Look at that. Doesn't do a thing to me. Oh. I love it. God, he is such a cheese for her. Whew. Let's see what we can do with two Furies. La la la, just taking my time. Okay. No man. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. God, he is just such a great cheese for this. And oh man, didn't get her. That's okay. There we go. Good lordy. Yeah, he is such a cheese for that Chica that I really love Miles. This fight was just made for him. So, what we got out of that? That one wasn't as impressive as the last one. This was legendary. What are these? Metal and mutant shards. Okay, 49,000. I have 49,000 metal and mutant shards. Holy cow. And let's go back and replay. We're going to have to relook at the notes again. Let me just catch up in chat for a second. Let's see. Being nosy. What's south? Oh, okay, what's south? So let's go into our masteries. If somebody didn't answer that already. So salve is, where is salve? Up here. Okay, so salve is in your masteries, is in your defensive masteries. And your champion passively recovers 4 health twice per second for 60 seconds. This has no effect on robots. And so this is all just recovery things. When you get recovery as well, or these are things just for regeneration. And the recovery is increase any health your champion recovered during a fight from a buff, or passive regeneration effects by 15%. And then finally, if you have willpower, for each new type of debuff on your champion, they passively regenerate 0.7% health per second and gain plus 135 armor until that effect expires. No effect on robots, which is why one thing good about Omega Sentinel, because she does have the ability to still heal from things like bleed and poison, so it makes her suicide friendly. Let's see here. Yeah, done first clear. Just thankful it's nothing like Act 6. Yeah, no kidding. My first run through with Act 6 was horrendous. That like button, fam. Yeah, hit that like button, fam. I appreciate you, Doug. Thank you so much. My 5-star Dark Hawk, rank 5, has a 9.1k hero rating, unduped. Nice. And I'm level 49. That's really good, Zacchaeus. Why did I think you had to beat the last 2 bosses with female champions? My Miles, rank 2, but not Awakened. Doug, I'm not sure if there was originally a thing to beat her with a female champion, Sigil Witch, but after you beat her once, you don't have to worry about that anymore, if there is one. I don't even know if there is one. So, let's see. I tried to do that today, but I don't have a good evade counter. Are you talking about this specific fight, McCraw, or which one are you talking about? With Sigil Witch? I don't want that. Get out of here. So let's go back in. We're going to redo that. I got to recheck our path, though. Ooh, that would be such a good one for Toad. Or for... I wish I had my Captain Britain ramped up now just for him. We might. Let's see. Okay. Defender gains plus 6% power rate, 8%. Okay. No power line attacks. Gain 12% power. Defender suffer from damage debuff, so we need to have damage and debuff. Attacker attempts the same basic attack across the road. Defender has a 100% chance to evade the second attack. So, again, wow, just really built for Omega Sentinel. That's crazy. We need somebody who can either nullify evade or do a damage over time debuff, or both. Apocalypse comes to mind too. Man, who was I just talking about the other day? It was such a good evade counter. I don't even remember. I go through this stuff. Sup, Jacob Showers? How you doing? Yo! Man, I was just doing one the other day against an anti-evade, and I was like, man, this is such a good anti-evade champion. Now it's completely out of my head. So, let's see here. Damage over time debuff. Kitty's still going to be good for that one. Tiger's not. Elsa would be pretty good for that. Maybe. And she's good with the evade as well, once they evade once. Okay. Okay, I'm kind of like an Elsa on this one. And my Domino's out of the question for the moment. Who else do we have in here? Apocalypse I'm going to bring in just for the hate of it. And I think that's what we're going to do. So this will be... I don't think this one's going to go as well as the last one. Odin and Mole Man. Odin and Mole Man. You think so, McCraw? Maybe. I'm not a big Mole Man player. I have a 5-star Mole Man. I just never really took the time to rank him up and play with him. That's my only problem with 5-star champions. They're still very usable, but they take so many resources to rank up. Whereas you don't have to spend nearly as much to do like just a rank 2. So, alright, so we can't shrug debuffs from Apocalypse, so let's go ahead and use Apocalypse on this one. This should be interesting. Ah, I always forget about that. And then, here we are. Okay. As long as I don't lose very much. Now, if you guys don't know, the best way to play Apocalypse is to counter, or heavy cancel into a special attack. Like that. Because it extends the timer on his debuffs by 30%. Come on. Sometimes, I mean, you really got to tap that a couple times on that one, so. This was actually a much easier fight than I thought it was going to be. Not to mention I could get that evade counter from Apocalypse as well. Odin with True Strike. Yeah, that's another good one. That's another really good one, Odin with True Strike. Awaken my Mole God 6. Good for you, Doug. Good for you. Yeah, you know, I just, you know, when you're going through and you're looking at stuff, I forget about all the different things. I need to rank 3 my Odin at some point, but he does so well at rank 2 anyway. I never think about rank 3 him, honestly. Okie dokie. Well, I mean, I kind of like my Apocalypse. Let's try Elsa Bloodstone. Let's just see how we do with this. If I don't miss my parry. Come on. Oh, what happened to me? How did I die? Oh, he must have hit me with those charges. I guess that Elsa Bloodstone didn't work out so well for me. Don't get hit. Good rule of thumb. Don't get hit. I'm gonna go kitty. Just for the heck of it. Already got my things up now. Just gotta work. Oh. I didn't expect that. Oh no! I'm not doing well. Oh, I can't get the incinerates on though. Yeah. I didn't think about that. Oh, why am I stunned? Well, this was a terrible decision to fight. Wow, that was a really bad decision, wasn't it? I wasn't even thinking about that. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I love that Odin pre-fight with so many champions, Cosmic Spidey, and Loki. Yep. Do you have a Masteries? I don't have a Masteries video, Zacchaeus. I probably should make one. I'm also looking at making a beginner's guide. Maybe even looking at some guides based on some of the acts. But the reason I haven't is because there are other people that do those things. And so that's why I haven't yet. Okay. We should start gaining power. Come on. There we go. I thought that was not the last one that I did. Okay, trying to get my power back up. Come on. Ah! Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Yeah, Apocalypse is definitely the MVP right now. Oh, I didn't mean to fire that off. I didn't want him to get to that. It's okay. That should do it, though. Alright, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I know. Yeah, McCraw, that's what I should have been doing was the first 3 fights with that one, shouldn't it? I wasn't thinking when I did it. I didn't really bring a great counter for... What's her face, but I guess we'll... Gethful Thee. What I could always do is use Apocalypse to start the fight off and really drain her health down, and then... you know, I can't talk and fight. If you guys don't know that about me at this point, you should. such a hard time dealing with his special one for some reason. Like Visions I don't have an issue with. For some reason with his, I do. I'm just going to have to tank the damage. There we go. Ooh, that SP damage. Oh my gosh. Is that going to do it? Maybe, maybe not. No, not quite. There we go. Okay, that did it. Alright. FinTech! It is going actually rather well tonight. This is going a lot better than last week. So, how you doing tonight, FinTech? Yeah, I know. Yeah, this apocalypse is wrecking right now. I pulled Apocalypse and Cosmic Ghost Riders 5 stars in my first ever really large crystal opening on YouTube. And actually, my little boy is the one who did it, and he's the one who pulled them both within 2 crystals of each other. I have never had the crystal opening look like that boy had on that crystal opening. And I absolutely love both of those champions. Everyone, if you don't know, CGR is my man. I mean, that's my man. Or my spirit, or whatever you want to call him. Okay. Stun immunity for 10 seconds. Each of the defender's unique buffs. Attacker gains no power from landing or receiving attacks. Instead, the same thing. Each dodge hit special attack grants passive prowess. Stampede blocks an attack against overcharge. Alright, well. So I'm actually going to start. So what I'm going to do, that weird laugh that I just had. I'm going to start with Apocalypse, and then I'm going to finish her off, and then I'm going to die. I'm going to finish her off with the other one. So that's what we're going to do. That's my plan, because that's how I want to do it. Actually, you know what? Mixmaster isn't in this. Oh no! Auto block my attack. You still got a pretty beefy attack, though. Oh, I forgot about her thing. I guess I'm not doing that. Oh, okay. This one's a little bit harder. When I pulled OG Spidey, Elektra, and OG Daredevil, all the 6 stars. What? Doug, I hope you are lying to me. Really? 3:30 a.m. Where are you at, FinTech? All right, we're going to try this, because this is not, that was not what I expected from that one, so. The only thing is, I'm not going to gain any power. I'm just going to have to beat her down. I'll beat you down. No! Shh! Knights! Come on. Well, at least she's kind of hitting hard. Oh, what the heck? I had unblockable and she auto-blocked it. How does she auto block unblockable? Unblockable is it's a counter to auto block. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, maybe it ran out or something. I'm gonna go ahead and revive her. Oh gosh, I didn't realize I had used all my level 2 revives. I could probably get them from just pulling some daily stuff. That wasn't going as bad. This is actually, was it the first, they're only the second time I've died this entire night. Come on. Get her before she throws those 3 Furies. Okay, we're just trying to wait until she can... There we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, that wasn't as bad. If I had taken my time earlier, that would have been fine. Okay. Very nice. What is this one? 183 fights. Okay. Very interesting. Alright. Let's bring in the MVP. Mr. Miles Morales himself. Gonna take out this Scarlet Witch. Come on. Really? Come on. There we go. She didn't want to play ball tonight. She's like, nah, you already kicked my butt earlier. What in the world? Come on, Scarlet Witch. Yeah. We know you've got powers that we're not scared of right now. Okay. I'm gonna try to get that next Fury before... There we go. Oh, son of a gun! I tried to dex back and I think my thumb went too far across the screen. Oh no, she killed my MVP. Let's see if we can kill her with regular Scarlet Witch. I think I did this the other night. It was kind of fun. I was fighting a Sigil Witch and I was fighting her with Sigil Witch and we were just like stealing each other's buffs back and forth. Right way, Rags. Oh my god. I killed both my champs, dude. Well, I ain't gonna go back over, so I'll just revive Miles. That was a very poor showing on that one. That was my first fight, so... Oh well. Well, actually, hang on. I don't want to... No! I don't want to use another level 5. Those revives are precious. I'm gonna use those for my Act 6 exploration and Act 7, probably, so... Got 118 of these. Let's see if we can pull a... Revive. Of course I can. I'm going to go all the way down to like 10. I'm not going to get a revive. Come on, what is this mess? There we go. Good. Alright. I hate when those revives never come up on those. And yeah, we're going to revive Miles. Just a level 1. That should be enough, but I'm going to just give him a couple little health potions. I don't use Assassin, just because I haven't saved up and unlocked it yet, but I probably should use Assassin. You are acting so weird in this fight. Come on. There you go. Oh, you don't want to fight me at all, do you? Okay. Let's see if that... Yep, that'll do it. Oh, yeah. Nice. Well, I will say that this week went a lot better than last week. Only 3 deaths maybe overall. Something like that. Okay, and so 2,000 more of those. Nice. I am definitely needing some tier 2 alpha, so that's good. Let's go into open crystals. Let's go ahead and grab our where are they? Tier 5. Let's go ahead and pop these two. Nice. Okay. So, and then we'll just, I hate seeing little red marks and notifications on my thing. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these. Over here, use. Alright, guys, let's see. Alright, so, Doug, invite you to my alliance. Chat online. I'll tell you the crazy champs I rank. Oh my gosh, Doug, that's just... I mean, do you do well with them? Do you clear a lot of good content with, like, really underwhelming or underranked champs? Is that your... I mean, that's kind of cool if that's your thing. You gotta release more... I mean, you should do videos on those. Don't get me wrong, I do rank God tier and beyond God tier champs, but I mainly use them for placement and defense war. That's interesting. So, but I will tell you, so I'm a person, Doug, that likes to switch up my roster a lot. So it's one of the reasons that I really wish that rank up material were not so hard to come by, or so expensive to come by sometimes. And not just because it's like, hey, you know, I want to rank up every single person in my roster, but it's because I want to rank up a lot of them so I can just use a variety of people. I hate having a core team that I always have to use, which is why sometimes I end up ranking up a whole lot of champs instead of ranking up one like really high. Like, so a lot of people come in and say, oh man, you need to rank up this one or that one or that one, you know, to rank 3 or rank 2. And the reason I haven't is because sometimes I like to rank up my Daredevil's Hell's Kitchen. I really like Daredevil's Hell's Kitchen, you know, and so that's why I haven't done this, because I do tend to also rank some of the less popular champs, maybe, because again, I like to use a lot of them. There's a lot of champs in here that have more utility and more use than people think. Just because another YouTuber told them, hey, this one's great, and this one's trash. They're like, oh, I'm never gonna rank that one up because that one's trash. So like a lot of people, they say Daredevil's Hell's Kitchen is trash. I don't think he's trash. I think he's very, very good. He does better in longer fights, but yeah. You do well with him. AP Waves thought I was crazy too. AP, I gotta check in on my main AP. I haven't heard from him in a while, so yeah, so I mean, you know, you can see, like, if you go through my 6 stars here, like, I'm sure a lot of people would argue I should be go ahead and taking up my She-Hulk, maybe my Iceman, my Void, even though he's Awakened, my Thing for sure, right? My Dragon Man, that Captain America, even though he's Awakened, maybe Sasquatch, Aegon's not, you know, he's Awakened. Some of these I'm waiting for them to be Awakened too. But I'll tell you who I'm looking at doing next for my 6 stars. One might be Storm, because she's got a buff coming up, which will hopefully be a very good buff. But the other one is Psylocke. I was playing around with Psylocke the other day, and dude, she's crazy, man. I mean, she can just completely negate all power gain from a champion. I've been sleeping on her for so long, and now she actually has a synergy with Omega Sentinel. Let me bring up Omega Sentinel real quick. That's really cool. So with Omega Sentinel, so Psylocke knocking an opponent down with a heavy attack grants 2 side charges. So if you don't know how to play Psylocke, basically, once you get a side charge, if you then drain the opponent to 0 power, okay, they have to be drained to 0 power, then as long as you have that side charge, none of your attacks grant power to them. So you can lock them at 0 power, and they will never have another special attack. But when you build up side charges, you can then throw a heavy attack and do a lot of damage with a heavy attack. But the heavy attack expends all of your side charges, so then you have to start that rotation again. This makes it so you don't have to do that. You completely, let's go in, actually, let's just have fun with it. Let's go in and test it. Because I haven't tested it since it came on, but that's supposedly how it works. So we'll just use the punching bag in here, the winter punching bag. And let's go in for Omega Sentinel, even though she's very underranked, because I haven't put anything into her, and I'm undecided if I'm going to. Somebody shot me over a video to look at to say that I'm wrong about her, and I hope I am, because I really do want to like her. And then we are going to throw in, who's this? Psylocke. And let's test out Psylocke with Omega Sentinel. This should be interesting. Superior Iron Man, Old Man Logan. I like Old Man Logan. People don't give him enough credit. I'm dying for Kamala Blue Clops. Blue Clops with the right synergies can actually do a crazy amount of damage. I have Professor X and Apocalypse. Usually a chance more outside of that, yeah. What's up, Brian? Yay! Thursday okay. Thursday okay? Thursday play? I guess that's what you're saying. Brian, I'm about to go in and test the synergy between Omega Sentinel and Psylocke. So we're going to see if I can get my Psylocke gameplay down correctly. It should be interesting. So let's see here. So we got to bring him up. See, look, versus Omega Sentinel, this gameplay is so much faster all of a sudden. I'm telling you, the game slows down to accommodate for Omega Sentinel. I guarantee it. All right. Let's. Come on. Okay. All right. I don't know. That might have been. Oh, that was enough. No, it's not. Dang. Ah, hang on. I messed up on my attack. Blarg. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Getting hit by a freaking SB1. Alright. There we go. Okay, now he has no power to it. Now, we are just going to keep on building up side charges. So, you can see, after we put that on him, it's a permanent innervate. As long as I don't use my side charges, Psylocke prevents the champion from ever gaining power. And then you build up a whole lot of side charges. And then you're going to blast off a heavy attack. Now, normally, that heavy attack would be a problem. This is going to make her corner cheese crazy, isn't it? Watch this. Now, that didn't work for some reason. You're supposed to be able to do that. We're going to have to check that out then for some reason. You're supposed to gain two side charges from the heavy attack. So, we'll go back and read and make sure I'm doing it right, but I'm pretty sure I did it right. I'm just going to throw off the special just because I wanted to. Thanks! Yeah! Thanks for the congrats on the Omega Sentinel. I'm not sure if I share the sentiment. Okay, hang on. Something's wrong here. Something's not adding up just right, guys. Oh, wait, no, let's go back to my Omega Sentinel. Something didn't add up there. Where'd she be? Just making sure I read it right. Knocking an opponent down with a heavy attack grants Psylocke 2 side charges. Everyone saw me knock him down with a heavy attack, right? I'm right about this. Knocking an opponent down with a heavy attack grants Psylocke 2 side charges. It didn't grant me 2 side charges, guys. Anybody else see that? I'm gonna retry it. Maybe you can't have side charges? It doesn't say that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Brian. I'm thinking she's defense, and which is sad. But let's see. Okay, is anybody seeing side charges on Psylocke right now? I'm so confused. Knocking an opponent down grants 2 side charges. Okay, we're going to do after 1. Nope, it still took it away. So, maybe... Now, does anybody know if I'm doing something wrong on this? Because I could be, but I just read it. It just said knocking them down. No side charges. None. Yeah, double check for me, Brian, because it might be a bug. If that's a bug, I'll have to put it on the forum. Yeah, because I'm not getting anything off of that. Because if it's there, that's going to be crazy, because what it's going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to innervate the opponent permanently, put them in a corner, and just basically never stop using a heavy attack. Maybe they turned it off. Maybe they're like, oh, wait, that's not a good idea. Unless they found a way around it. But, yeah, you can see that didn't really work, did it? Huh. All right. I'm going to wait on Brian to come back on that one real quick. Because I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. And I actually read it on OnTim earlier and then from that, which, I mean, they're getting the information from the same place. So, what I will do, though, is I will show you, Brian, since you just came in here. So you just saw the gameplay there. You saw how fast that was. How fast it looked, how fast it felt. Let me show you the Omega Sentinel. It just, the whole game seems to slow down. It just seems so slow to me. I don't know, man. Like, her movement's just... Just not that impressed with her, honestly. I hate to say that. I really wanted to be impressed with her. She was going to be a champion's choice, you know? It just seems like she's going to end up throwing a lot of special moves to me. I'm not completely hating on her. I don't think she's terrible. I think it's just, I'm just going to use it the way I want to. I'm just going to start using it. I'm just not even going to worry about all the buffs and everything. I mean, I suppose if I don't use her special 3, it makes her okay, right? But overall, as utility goes, like, she's going to be great for utility. I just got, you know, because I usually add in stuff like at the end of my videos, like the best way to play a champion. So I've got to decide on my rotation that I want for her, because I haven't decided on the rotation that I want for her yet. So I'm kind of liking the rotation here better, where I don't use heavy attacks as much, unless I want to switch, and I just use light ending combos. So that's kind of nice. So we've got 9. Let's go ahead and throw her SP1. And again, she's only PI of 2600. So, okay, I kind of like that rotation better, instead of trying to use these double mediums. Let's see the burst damage on this one. What it look like at her rank. Gotta catch it real quick. Pretty good chunk of damage for her. Okay, well, you know, maybe I was being a little too hard on her. But I think if I go with the light ending combos and to pause my debuffs instead of the heavies, I think I like her better. I really do like that passive shock. I really like that passive shock that she inflicts. That's phenomenal. So, alright, well, you know, overall, maybe I'm starting to like her better. I'm going to play around with her a lot more. and we'll see what I think. But I think for mutant, she's going to be really good. So, all right, let's see here. It's pretty cut and dry. Heavy should 2 charges. It doesn't. Review 3 champion spotlights. Sentenced to death. Just said knocked down with. Yeah. I don't know. No pre-fight or next round report. That's I'm going to. One of those red numbers are pretty. Yep, the shock is great. I didn't know that. Yeah. So anytime she misses or apparently just blocks, it says misses the attack, but when she just blocks the attacks from the supers, she applies a passive shock. So, let's. I'm gonna go ahead and look up the form real quick, and might go ahead and report that if no one has. So if I know they really need some more shock champs in this game for sure, man. Let's see. Personal issues. Let's see if anybody's reported this yet. A lot of crashing. Doesn't look like anybody's ever reported it yet. Okay. Omega Sentinel and Psylocke synergy not working. I haven't. That's a good point. Let me try it outside of Realm of Legends. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. So we'll just go the event quest, and I'll just get pummeled off the first hit. Good idea, Brian. This is what I did with the. I'm pretty sure I was the one who discovered the Thor Ragnarok bug, where he could just go unblockable forever if he never threw a special attack after they buffed him. And I didn't put it on the forums. I let a couple other community guys know, sent over to Rich Man and stuff like that. It never really got out. I mean, people just kind of left it alone until eventually they patched it later on. But yeah, that was one that I tested profusely, trying to figure out if it was just like certain areas. There was a bug one time. I didn't report this one. Actually, I might have reported this one. Daredevil Hell's Kitchen was activating his Awakened ability in AQ and Alliance War without being awakened. That was kind of fun, actually. Yeah, they're gonna be like, oh, just try it here. It'll work this time. All right, so I'm gonna just try it. Yep, nothing there. Okay. So nothing there. Well, using the right. All right. Well, I just posted on the forum to let them know that that appears to not be working. Because if it does, man, that's going to be a really cool thing for Psylocke to have, and it's going to make me want to rank her up even faster. So, all right, guys. Well, this was kind of a chill night tonight. Hope you guys have enjoyed being here, and I have enjoyed this evening. The gameplay went a lot better than last week, so I'm pretty happy. Let's see, what have we got coming up? Well, now that I've got an Omega Sentinel, we'll have an Omega Sentinel guide coming out next week, as well as our next Thursday night live. And also, I'm going to continue to post some gameplay from Act 6.1.1, just as I am doing. I'm trying my completions of Act 6 overall, and so I'm working through it slow. But I'm just trying different champs and some pretty cool fights that I'm having fun with. So I'm just posting some fun fights, little 2-minute clips. So make sure you're checking those out too. But guys, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Hope you had a fun time watching. I always have a fun time hanging out with you guys. So as always, guys, I'm going to say, I will catch you on the flip side. See you.